Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Emma and I'm a registered associate nutritionist. So today I want to share with you 5 sustainable swaps that you can make in 2019. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that this is something I've been working really hard on this year, and I've just been trying to make small little swaps to my day-to-day life to kind of leave a bit less of a footprint, I guess, on the planet. I think it can be a bit overwhelming when you first start getting into kind of, you know, reducing your carbon footprint and things like that, because some of the changes that are suggested are quite big ones, you know, like changing your car, you know, living in a more eco-friendly house, traveling less. Those are kind of quite big things to tackle, and while they are important, I think there's loads of kind of little day-to-day things you can change that can really have an impact as well, and I think they're a bit less overwhelming to start out with. So I'm going to share with you 5 products that I have swapped out in my life to kind of more eco-friendly alternatives, and I hope that it inspires you guys to kind of make some little swaps in your life too. So if you see me reaching down here, it's because I've got all of the products laid out down here. And I also want to say that it's really like stormy and windy in the UK at the moment. It's quite bright outside, but it's really windy. So if you hear wind, it's probably whistling down my chimney, which is over there. So the first thing I want to share is, this is kind of one of the kind of first products that I swapped out in my routine, and that is switching to metal straws. I drink smoothies quite a lot, and I always drink them through a straw, and I swapped out for some metal straws, which these things are just great there. So this pack came with, I think it was about 4 straight ones like this, and then it's got some, where are they? Kind of bent ones like this, and yeah, they're kind of like this bronzy gold metal, and they came in a little pouch to keep them in, and they also came with a little cleaning brush too. And what's great about these is you can also just pop them in the dishwasher to clean them. So I just put them in my cutlery rack with my cutlery, and it cleans them really well. And I actually prefer drinking out of these to normal straws, so this is a really easy swap you can make. And also, if you're a food blogger or anything like that, they look really cute in photos too. So I will leave links to everything in the description box below, by the way. Pretty much everything I think I bought on Amazon, so I will leave links to those. The next one that I got were these reusable makeup pads. Now I used to use cotton pads to take my makeup off every night. I put micellar water on them and wipe my makeup off, and it's just kind of like a routine I've had for as long as I've been wearing makeup, I think. And I kind of always thought that cotton, you know, it's a natural fabric. I just kind of assumed that it wasn't bad for the environment, but the cotton industry actually has a really big impact on the planet, and for something that you're, you know, just throwing away on a day-to-day basis is just a bit unnecessary. So I can't remember where I saw these. I think it was another YouTuber I saw was using these. I was like, that's a genius idea, because I'd heard of like the reusable breast pads that you can use if you're breastfeeding, and these are basically the same thing but for your face, I guess. So the brand was Valley, and I really liked that they came in a kind of cardboard packaging as well, because sometimes you buy these sustainable products and then they arrive in loads of plastic packaging, which is just so pointless. But yeah, so it also came with a free bamboo face cloth, which was nice. But the main thing is these reusable makeup pads, and they came in this little bag, and this is what you can use to wash them in, which is really great, because obviously because they're reusable, you've got to wash them. But so what they are, they're just like these little rounds, and they are made from bamboo, and they are honestly so soft, so much softer than normal cotton pads. So it's kind of a bit more of a luxury upgrade really, and they've kind of got a more plush fabric on one side and then just kind of a more normal fabric, I guess, on the other. And I just use them the exact same. I put the micellar water on them and wipe my makeup off, and I'm good to go. And I keep these in a jar on my dressing table, and then I have a little basket in my bathroom where I put the dirty ones in, and then kind of at the end of the week I pop them in this bag and I just wash them with my towels. So yeah, I'm in love with these. Really good swap. Then the next one is these silicone food storage bags. This is kind of one of my more recent ones. I definitely used to, you know, just use the standard plastic sandwich bags for a lot of things. I am good with using Tupperwares for a lot of stuff, but definitely use the sandwich bags. And I saw these I think I saw them on while I was just browsing on Amazon. And so what they are silicone food storage bags. And I think these are such a genius idea. So they're reusable food storage bags, and what's great is because the silicone is really, you know, heat resistant, really durable, you can not only you know, store liquids and meat and fish, whatever, in the fridge in these, you can also pop them in the microwave. They're safe to go in the microwave, and they don't have any BPA or anything in them, so they won't leach that into your food. And then you can also cook in these. So I think it's called I'm going to butcher this, but I think it's sous vide. I think it was sous vide, where you know, cook things in a water bath. I should have asked my chef friend about this before I filmed this, but you can cook in these too because they're heat resistant. But so what you do, because they're obviously a thick silicone, you slide this off, and then you can put whatever, you know, in there, and then you slide these back on. And these came in a pack of 4, so they kind of intend for you to kind of use one for meat, one for kind of dairy, one for fruit, and one for vegetables, I think. But they the way you clean them, and this is what's so great as well, is you can put them in your dishwasher. So you just kind of open them up and pop them down on your racks, and the dishwasher completely washes and sterilizes them, which is great. So yeah, I've really been enjoying these, and they are obviously more expensive initially than sandwich bags. I think it was about £15 for a pack of 4 of them, but they last forever, so they're definitely a really good investment. You think about how many boxes of sandwich bags you've probably gone through in your life. And these came with a little storage bag as well, which is really good. Then the next one is, oh, I just have to reach for this, is these reusable produce bags. Now, I stopped using the kind of plastic ones in the supermarket about a year or so ago, but what I was doing, I was just picking up the loose vegetables and just putting them in my trolley or my basket as is. So I get to the checkout and I just have all these like loose potatoes or loose lemons and things like that, because I really try to buy the loose ones where I can. You know, there's so many things that are just in plastic packaging in the UK fruit and veg aisles, which really don't need to be, and it is frustrating because there are some products that you can't get them without the plastic on them, but where I can, I try and buy the loose ones. So I finally decided it was time to get some reusable produce bags, and these are by the brand Collingwood Ecoware, and again, these came in a really nice box as well. And they came with, there's 6 of them, so there's 1 extra large, 2 large, 2 medium, and 1 small. And they're just these drawstring bags, and they're made from organic cotton again, which is nice. It's an organic fabric. And they also have on the tab here, they have the tear weight, so that is what you can use. So if you're weighing your fruit and vegetables, is how much the bag weighs. It probably only accounts to, like, I don't know, an extra 2p on your veg, but anyway. So yeah, no, these are really useful, and as I said, I use these every time I go to the supermarket now, and I'll show you. They range in size from, that's the smallest one there, all the way up to this one, which I actually tend to use to keep my bread in, because I've started making my own bread recently, and I read somewhere that like kind of breathable bags like that are the best thing to store your bread in, because that way it doesn't go soggy but also doesn't go too stale. So that's what I use that for. But yeah, no, so I've really been enjoying these, and you can also use them for kind of if you're buying like bulk dry goods, so things like lentils or chickpeas. Although I probably would say if you want to use them for that, you might want to get ones that have, I've seen some have like a zip or velcro, because you might find that your lentils kind of fly out of the top a bit unless you're careful about keeping it upright. So yeah, loving those. And then the final one is these beeswax food wraps. Now, I shared a tutorial for how to make these actually a few videos back, so I will leave that linked down below. But these are really great for if you've just kind of, I don't know, cut open half an avocado, half a lemon, things like that. You can just wrap it in these and pop it in the fridge. You can't use these for like dairy, meat, fish, things like that. So I definitely recommend using these for that, or liquid kind of messy things. But for, you know, just wrapping up something that you've cut in half, or to put on top of a bowl as well, these are really great. And again, you can kind of rinse and reuse these over and over again. They last, normally I think it's about a year, but yeah, these are ones I made, which was a really fun little craft project, so I will leave that linked down below. So those are my 5 sustainable swaps that you can make for 2019. I hope you found this useful and a bit inspiring, and maybe you're going to go and try and change, you know, just a few things in your life. That's all it takes to kind of make a start at being a bit more eco-friendly. So yeah, I'll leave everything linked down below, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.